second take. I had recorded the whole 11 minutes and just realised it wasn't good enough. Leeds 2, West Ham United 2. I'm going to talk about that again. When I tried recording this match reaction before, it was very unorganised. The last video I showed you that I said my intro was Welcome to Football Depression, and I showed you a bottle of, no, a can of Magnus. I've got a whole bottle this time. Again, it's not going to make a difference to my system, because this is just fucking cider. But I had to just save this just in case we lost today, because I thought we would lose today. And I'm slowly losing my voice, so please excuse me. Alright, we're going to get into it. Fabianski played in goal, and then Correa left back, who wasn't good enough at all. I like Correa. I would judge him when he's done the season in the Prem. I said this before. When players come from a different league, or they've only done like one season in the Premier League, and they're like an attacker, a midfielder, etc., they have to get used to the pace a bit. They're still not used to it. Give them time. But I do think, overall, Correa needs to buckle up. He needs to stop being rash. He was getting ripped by Nonto and Somerville today. And, yeah, that's all I'll say. I think I do like him as a right back. I like him in possession. I just think he's better in possession. I think a lot of people like to blame him for the goals that we've conceded. But if you look at the actual football games that we play rather than stats and watch with your eyes, you'll get a different story of how football actually is. But yeah, again, came back today. I was pissed off with the starting 11, by the way. That starting 11 wasn't good enough for me, in my opinion. Souček came back in, don't know why. Fornals was in for Benrahma, and Correa at left back. Just start Emerson, please, for fuck's sake. I know he started Emerson last game, but Emerson deserves to play the back four with Benrahma on the left. And I have no problem now with the Fornals, Rice, Paqueta idea of a three in midfield. Pablo Fornals is not a player I'm a fan of, but what I will say is he has to show he's better when shooting, and he has to show more of the passes he did in the first half, where lobbed the ball to Paqueta, and he's capable of that, but he doesn't show it enough. And no matter where you're put on the pitch, if you're not technically good enough, you show it. And his shooting is better in the box rather than outside of the box. When it's outside of the box, I don't know. What is he when he shoots? He's an awful shooter, but he played well today. I've got nothing wrong with it. I have nothing wrong with him off the ball. But I just think this fan base especially heavily overrates Pablo Fornals. Thinks he's the solution to all our problems, and will probably say something like, we put Pablo Fornals in and we didn't lose. They'll probably say something like that online. I also don't get the Fornals versus Benrahma stands thing. I just think they're both West Ham players. If you're a West Ham fan, back them and say your opinions on them. Just don't like do a whole versus thing. We played Rice as more of a lone 6, as a lone DM, a solo DM, holding midfielder. Souček as an advanced 8 as well on the left. I don't think it was Souček's fault today. I don't think he actually played awful. It was probably one of his better games. I don't think he was good. But my thing is that the roles he's been given, when we're passing the ball around, we're actually playing out from the back well. When Bowen lays it off to Paqueta, Correa again, Fornals even, he doesn't usually pass 5 yards properly. Pass the ball around really good, and then it gets to Souček and it kind of just bounces off him, and he's not really capable of short passing. So I think he's been a big problem this season. And yeah. I don't think he should play. I get if it was like a thing for set pieces, but no. I don't really have much of a problem. His mate Vladimir Seifel played really well today. Don't think he should start. Don't think he should stay at the club. But he's earned to start playing after that, and I hope he's all right after that challenge from Somerville. I didn't actually realise how bad that challenge was until the injury. Goalkeeper Fabianski played well. Again, don't think he should start. Don't think he should actually be at the club anymore, but he did well there. He saved us right at the end twice. I think 2-2 was a fair way of assessing the game. I do think we should have also probably done better to hold out on a 1-1, on a 2-1, sorry. Craig Dawson, I think he was at fault for both goals, in my opinion, because he stepped out when his defence didn't step out for the first goal, and the ball was played in behind him. He had no awareness of his marker, and maybe again should have got tighter to him, and Rice probably should have done better for that goal as well. I think Enquiries probably should have done better for the first goal. Didn't win his duel when when the throw was taken. Enquiries didn't have a good game in general, but I've already spoken on that. Jared Bowen, we saw an improvement from Jared Bowen. He should probably be dropped, but we don't really have anyone else because Cornet's injured. But we saw a different Jared Bowen today. We saw a better Jared Bowen today, and yeah, is where it is. Keep that up, I guess. I've left two people out for a reason. Paqueta and Scamacca'S. These two, I love them. I genuinely think they're great signings, and they will be great signings. I can't say great signings yet, but they will be great signings. We just got to stay up. But yeah, you get the best out of Paqueta when he's a right-sided 8, combining with people. And I was actually thinking in my head, does he need a 10 in front of him? But he doesn't. He doesn't, in my opinion. He done well today. So fair play to him. We're still 17th. That's mainly because Everton got absolutely fingered by Brighton. By the Seagulls. Imagine getting fingered by a Seagull. Actually, don't think about that. Paqueta, this is how you get the best out of him. And this is how you'll always get the best out of him. And to be honest, I just think it's a thing of just play the right system. That was the right system today. The only problem with that system is that their midfielders dropped a bit deeper and then collected the ball. Can't do that against every team. But that's an improvement. We counted better today. Just because you want to be in possession team doesn't mean you have to be absolutely shite on transitions. And today that was not a day where we were shit on transitions. We played well. Ben Robert didn't deserve to be dropped as well. Moyes probably shouldn't still be in the job. We are winless in like 7 games or some shit in all competitions. Winless in 6 in the Premier League. As much as it's a good draw at Ellen Road, a draw doesn't really help us right now. We are missing chances to get up the table. Not in the Forest one today. They are 15th now. They are above us. We are not up the table. We need to get up the table. And we've got Wolves next to a bit toothless. But doesn't mean they won't beat us. They've still got good players. They've got a new manager. If we are going to win against anyone, it will be Wolves though. We won against Wolves before. We need to go on a run. We need to beat Everton after that. We need to beat Forest. We need to beat these teams around us. And whether we can do that, I don't know. I don't think we will. And I don't think we'll win against Brentford. But that doesn't mean I won't be angry if we go out the cup. I'll always be angry if we go out of cup. Because we haven't won a trophy in 40 years. Anything else to say? Flynn Dunn should be starting ahead of Souček. If it's not Fornals next to Rice and Paqueta, should be Downs next to Rice and Paqueta. Because they can both play in possession. Souček shouldn't be playing. I think Fornals has earned a start at Brentford today. And I think that's all I have to say. I do think, actually, we did get lucky with a bit of the refs today. I actually haven't spoken on with the refs today. A lot of things are just coming to my head. I think we got a bit lucky with a lot of ref decisions today. Apart from the penalty was deserved. I think there was a lot of times where the referee didn't see that the ball went out when we kicked the ball out. And just a few challenges that we got very lucky with today. Usually I'm complaining about the other side of the ref, but the ref was shit today, but just not for us. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Scamacca'S goal. That's the last thing I'll talk about today. Scamacca'S goal. Just class. Puts it in the net, and I couldn't believe it went in the net. Because I've actually recorded a video, this exact video already, but I didn't. It's obviously my second take. I'm just struggling to think, what haven't I said in this video? But Scamacca'S goal. This is why I do like him though. Like, I do really like him. I always had a feeling that Leeds would score again, and it was probably deserved, the 2-2. And I'll end it there. If you guys did like the video, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers. I'm going to try and get more this year. Social medias are in the description if you want to follow me, and the email for any inquiries. And I'll be back with another video when something comes up. Goodbye.